Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this episode we're going to see how to bind large set of data sets to our collection view. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to switch back to Visual Studio. Let's stop this code. Let's go back to XAML. So in the collection view we have something called remaining items threshold. Okay, so what it does is whenever user scrolls the collection view and once it reaches to a point where there are only 5 items remaining, okay, it can specify how many items needs to be there in order to hit some event, and that event is remaining threshold reached. Okay, I'm gonna use a new event, and again we have got a command for this as well, remaining items threshold reached command, where you can bind some command if you are strictly following MBM. For now let's keep the thing simple. We are gonna go with the events. So whenever user scrolls the item, okay, and there might be a point when only 5 items are remaining inside the collection view, it will hit this event. Okay, so we'll see how to add items here. So before that I want to add some loading indicator which specifies whenever we try to add more data inside this. So, okay, I'm gonna just add some activity indicator, and I'll give is running as true and vertical options are center, and the name is act. Okay. Let's go back to xaml.cs. Okay. So there is something called page initiation. We will try to add 10 items at a time. Okay, whenever user reaches to a point where there are 5 items remaining, we'll add 10 items to the collection. Okay, and we will have 2 flags. One is page number and another boolean flag is loading. Okay, if the items is loading, we will just return it. Otherwise we will show some we will show that activity indicator whichever we have added it here. Okay, we'll make is running as true and we'll make is visible as true of that activity indicator we have given name as act. Okay. And now we will set is loading as true, and I will just add a delay which can simulate data fetching through network or database. Okay, so you might have got some data here and there, okay, after fetching some data, so that we will be binding it to our contacts. Okay, so let's have a for loop, and we will be adding 10 items at a time. Okay, let's assume that after we do some network call or a database call, we will be getting some 10 items which will be getting added to this contact. Okay, so let's have this. So we will be adding 10 items to this contacts, and we will stop the loading indicator, and also we're gonna set the page numbers and is loading as false. So whenever we try to add item, we're gonna just multiply it with the page number. So let's run this and see it in action. Yep, there you go, we have got some items. Okay, we have got some 30 items. Let's try to scroll. See, the items are getting added. Let's try to scroll, the items are getting added. Let's try to scroll, the items are getting added. So this is how a large number of items binds to a collection view in a large apps like Flipkart and Amazon. So if you get got confused a little bit on this event, I'm gonna publish this code in a GitHub. Please clone the repo and try to check it once. So that's it for this episode, and we'll be seeing in the next episode. And if you have any doubts, please drop a comment and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.